Don't be offended by this episode.
Race, give me the bass, I beat the case, so give me them 808s. I'm surfing on the vibe, we feeling so alive, headed to the top, I'm in overdrive. Race, give me the bass, I beat the case, so give me them 808s.
Yo, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Selling Sales Show, presented by me, your man, with a plan, 100 grand, Coach Brandon. Selling Sales Show, what is it? It's going to inspire you. It's a show for the people. It's supposed to enlighten you. Hopefully I entertain you a little bit. Hopefully I educate you, but I push you to the excellence I know you need, and I know where you want to go. You want to go to the top of the mountain. You want to fly. You want to fly high to the sky, baby. Even if you don't, you at least want to stay on the ground and drive a nice car or, do what you like to do. I don't know, but it's there for you. Okay. In a Selling Sales Show, my company teaches sales. I talk about personal development. I talk about optimal human performance. I talk about just general things in life. But the main thing is I'm a sales guy, and I like to teach sales because I worked in sales for over 15 years. It's about to be 16 years actually soon. All right. And don't be offended by this episode. Don't be offended by this episode. You, and you. Don't be offended. Okay. I want to talk about how most people are not really that good at sales. And I hate to say most. So if you take 100%, I would say 51% of people are not that good at sales. And that's for a few reasons. Companies are always hiring salespeople because a lot of salespeople kind of go in and out. And a lot of people don't really know the process of selling. They don't know the sales cycle. So there are like experts in the sales field, such as myself and many others, that actually know the full sales cycle. So if I ask the average person, what is the full sales cycle? They probably won't be able to tell you, right? From the evaluation phase to now thought-provoking phase to now consideration phase to reevaluation phase to buying phase and all the way back around. A lot of people actually don't know that. And so because they don't know that, they kind of mess up the process. So they kind of, make their way and it's like a roller coaster ride, right? They really don't know how to sell. And it's not your fault. I'm not trying to disparage anyone, but that's just the way it is. The issue is a lot of people who don't have specialized degrees, who aren't like doctors and lawyers and engineers and things like that, or judges, they kind of either go into another field that they can find, income in. So they probably do the military, the police force, firemen. They go into business for themselves, or they go into sales roles. And if you're an entrepreneur, you have entered into a sales role. Most people aren't good at sales because, number one, the process is just it's not taught as much as you should be. And there's a few other things. Another thing I've noticed is a lot of people actually don't like the process of selling because it's not easy. Prospecting is hard. It takes a lot of work. There's also a talent aspect to it. A lot of people don't really have sales talent, but that doesn't mean you can't be a good salesperson. So just because you don't have like superhuman sales talent, like I'm probably a little talented, I think, but there is not a lot of talent in the sales pool. And some of it is just based on, what I guess kind of how you were onboarded at your company or what you're actually looking for. So most people get into sales for money only. Most people get into it because that's the only thing. They don't really have much of a choice. Or most people like me, they get into it for the love. Like, I really love this, right? But if you don't really understand it, you're not going to be good at it. Prospecting is not easy. Actually having to make a lot of phone calls and cold approach people and walk through the sales process. You have to have patience. There also is a level of charisma you need. To sell people, you do need a little charisma. And if you don't have that charismatic talent, it could be a lot harder for you. Again, that doesn't mean you can't be trained to be a good salesperson. That's why people like me exist. I train you. For those who have talent, I could train you too, because there's ways that you can maneuver and still sell, even though you're super talented. So most people that I found are not really good at it. I worked at a lot of companies, and no shots. If you're listening to this, no shots. But most of the people weren't as talented as you would think. And a lot of it is not for a lack of desire. It's just for a lack of understanding. And your boy, your man, Coach Brandon, It's going to help you get a better understanding. How am I going to do that? I want you to send me an email, bw.sailingsales@gmail.com. Like, comment, share, subscribe to YouTube, the channel at Sailing Sales Show. Every Wednesday at 12 EST, an episode will drop. All right. You can also request one-on-one coaching with me. The first session is always free. The second session is going to cost you, but it's going to be money well spent. Your investment will come back. Hundreds of dividends, guarantee it. Just because you're not good at it, just because you're an entrepreneur and you don't really know how to sell, your sales numbers may be down, they may be up, they may go down again, they may be on a roller coaster ride. That doesn't mean you can't sell. I can help you because that's what I do, right? bw.sailingsales@gmail.com. Pick up the book, Poverty to a Penthouse. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Holla at your man, right? Holla at me anytime you want because it's my time. It's your time. It's our time. And it's time to sell. So pick up those sales. Until next time, I'll see you later. Peace.
Look, I am the voice on top of the world, straight to the money, no other choice. If I were the world like Nas and Lauren, I would take back all the golden oil. I would take back all the beautiful blacks and bring them back on their home soil. I live life like a vacation, took my bae on a vacation. I used to slave, now I'm the boss. I got myself off the plantation.